What is going on, everyone? Welcome to Digital Goat Academy. It is 7:02 p.m. Eastern Time, Wednesday, April 12th, guys. I am your host, the Digital Goat. Welcome to my channel, man. If you're viewing my channel, always remember, guys, on your way out, please subscribe. Hit that like button and comment, guys, if you want to talk about, well, if you want me to talk about anything specific or just kind of critique me, guys. So today is Digital Wednesdays, where I pretty much give you guys like live analysis. For my traders out there, obviously take this at your own risk, but just what I'm personally looking at for the market. Now, today was FOMC. I actually forgot, but if you've been kind of looking at the market, it's been pretty docile. Like it hasn't really been aggressive like we expect during these meetings. I mean, I personally don't think so. The market has kind of been like favorable if you just kind of been looking at price action and not being too greedy and just trying to assess what the market's been doing. It's been moving pretty favorable for us. So I got GJ pulled up. This is what I was looking at. One of my partners actually brought this to my attention. And me personally, I think we're in the realm, guys, where we have opportunity for trades to be at like not yearly highs, but the yearly highs or the yearly lows for these markets in the direction that I think a lot of these currencies are heading, guys. So now I didn't get to watch the FOMC meeting. I'm not even sure if they had that streaming. I caught something from another YouTuber. I forgot his name. I'm gonna get his name next time and kind of give you guys forward his info to you guys so y'all can, follow him if you want. But he was just streaming I think Fox News. I don't really like Fox News, but sometimes when they're talking about finances, they're still a pretty reputable news outlet to use. And they didn't really say much. They kind of mentioned like Jerome Powell, a little bit of, I guess, what he said and or what he has overall said prior to this, that he's kind of changed his take on to like a softish landing. And if you look up the definition, it's basically bringing the market down in a calm way to that's avoiding recession. It's allowing the market to avoid recession. So we don't know if we're there, but based off the price action, things that I've been looking at, it's been responding in the way that the Fed has been trying to act, guys. I'm not going to go too much in details to that because I think that's really a conversation for the stock guys out there. This is foreign exchange. You know what I'm saying? So let's just get into I was just giving you guys a tidbit of that because I do follow the fundamentals of the market, and I think that stuff is very important just to understand economics. But it does matter when it comes to foreign exchange trading. So I'm just gonna give you guys though what I think overall from the market. And I just wanted to notify that because if you saw the market actually at like 8:30 New York, like beginning of New York, it kind of got aggressive. Things like gold like shot up like 100 pips in like I think like 1 minute. It was pretty nasty, but not that bad how we normally see it on a Wednesday going into news, guys. So let's look at GJ. So I think GJ has an opportunity to actually buy up, guys, like be on an extreme bull run. If you really look at it, it's been on a bull run. It's just been having these pullbacks in order to create structure within the market. So just looking at it on a weekly, we can clearly see. Let's even do like a trace back, right? So we can even clearly see that the market broke from out here, 2020, right? This is weekly time frame. So over here is consolidation, right? Well, let's just start here. And if you're confused, turn it to a line chart. Over here is consolidation, right? So the market broke out of this consolidation, retested. Now we know that consolidation can be retested as many times as it wants to be before it actually, sends the market in its direction. So retested, bought up, decided to retest 100% of this consolidation. You see it didn't broke below that or have a candle close below all this structure, right? Shot up again, decided to retest this structure. So just right here, we now have support, right? We have support right there. Now we have a channel that's breaking to the upside. This is basically consolidation, but it's in a upward motion. So consolidation can move upward or downward, or most people just say it's a channel. It's a channel going up or a channel going down. So it's a channel going up right here. Again, to simplify it. It's a channel going up. Now, normally when you see this type of pattern right here, and what is this? This is not one of the wedge patterns, but I've seen it so much in the market just this year, clearly. That channel going up, it breaks out, right? It breaks out, and either what you can expect is based off this time frame, it looks like this is the breakout and it's going to continue. But if we were like on a 1 hour, you would probably expect like a retest somewhere. Now we still could have a retest. I am thinking personally, this is the retest to send the market all the way up, but it broke out of this channel, if you guys see, right? And this is a higher time frame. This is a weekly time frame, right? Broke out of this channel, so we're looking at an opportunity for the market to climb even higher until it meets what? Some type of resistance or some type of structure that's gonna make it resist, because that's where we'll be heading, some type of resistance. Let me see what we're looking at. So yeah, we may even see now. I look at the Japanese yen, which is like this, it's index. I look at the yen. Now it was bullish, and if I look at it now and it's below my gold line, it's still bearish right now, guys. So that's a strong indicator on like what other currencies against the yen are doing. I mean, just make it simple. You got all the tools at your disposal, right? So I don't really like using this. Well, no, I'm not even trying to draw a fib on this. Ignore that. So you have a previous low right here, and then you got the previous consolidation right there. But look, out of this previous consolidation, the market already pushed down all the way over here. What was this from? This consolidation was from, wow, 2014. That is crazy. 2014, and the market pushed down from here. So we could have like what we saw already. We could have the market want to retrace all the way up here in order to reject this and then, you know, pop back up again, just like we saw on the opposite side. So we can see that here, like the market reject, that was a selling point. Now the market is still continuing upward, and it's probably going to reject like at the top of it. Just reject, because overall what we've been seeing is that this market is overall bullish. Look at these highs that it broke out of. And then they retest it right here. Now it's trending up. So it's a clear indication that, you know, GBP, JPY is going up. I don't know if that spells like the British pound is going up, but I do know that that means that the yen is weaker than the British pound at that time, right? So let me see where my gold line is at. Yeah, it's still below it. Yep. So we still have a gap to be filled. I don't know when that's going to get filled, guys, but you know, that's just an indicator to pretty much notify yourself that, you know what I'm saying, the market could actually push up, which would do what? That would bring GBP down. But I think overall we're bullish right now, and that's what I'm sticking to. So I think these are like yearly opportunities is what I'm saying. So a lot of these currency pairs that I'm looking at them for yearly opportunities. Euro USD, I'm looking at it to you know, after it creates its resistance, whenever it creates its resistance. Right now, I am looking at Euro USD to come down. Actually, let's look at the dollar real quick. Same thing. Dollar. I mean, I know I've probably been the only one, but I'm still bullish on the dollar, guys. It did pop up. So overall here, I was looking for a pop-up. It did pop up, creating some type of structure. So this is the support structure down here. Again, on my last call, I don't know which call that was, but on my last call, or on my last live, I pretty much said that price could actually drop as low as here, because this is our lowest point of structure. So I wouldn't be surprised if the market started dropping here, but you know, we have layers of support support that the market is probably going to respond off of. Even if it is still pushing down, the market is going to respond off these levels. So that's what I'm looking at right here for the dollar to continue to push up. And then if it decides to fall, it'll be in an area where we can spot it, just like how it started trending down right here. But, I like this overall structure. The fact that it did stop here, try to broke out of this consolidation, came back to this level right here. Just, again, these are big level structures. That's an 8-hour time frame. And yeah, we haven't had the candles, fully closed to be bullish, but, I'm pretty aggressive on the trading side, guys. So that's what I'm looking at overall with the DXY for the dollar. So if the dollar's going up, we already know what that's going to do to other currency pairs. It's going to make other currency pairs go down. The DXY isn't open right now, so obviously we still got to wait to see how it responds after like 7:45, because it could gap down and then try to fill the gap by coming back up. But we'll see how this thing responds. But those are pretty much my analysis overall. GBP USD, we did get news that I don't know. I got some news like last week or sometime, no, like over the weekend, about one of the officials were saying that, the British pound was going to be at a high level of inflation, but because of the issues they have going over there in their economy, they're pretty much pricing in a recession as well, guys. So this is something that I talked about before, where it's like, how could, all these countries can't be all in a recession at once, I believe. Somebody can't, you know what I'm saying? I think it's kind of like a flip-flop thing, because even when we look back at 2008, when, America was in a recession, other countries weren't in a recession then. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at a lot of this stuff to be yearly turnarounds and give us some type of structure. Because if you just look at it on the monthly time frame, if you just look back on the monthly time frame, what I'm looking for is just kind of like how I saw with the dollar, what we just kind of saw with the dollar. If some of these currencies are going to be bullish, even on a higher time frame, they need to create some type of structure. And we've even seen it like on a monthly time frame. So back in 2018, for instance, GBP USD dropped down, shot back up within 2020, then dropped back down in 2021, creating resistance, right? So even if these currencies are going to continue like inflating or being bullish, they're going to have to create some type of structure even on these higher time frames to pretty much solidify that, yes, man, I am trying to go up, right? Doesn't matter what time frame it is, structure is structure. So there's not really no such thing as a breakout without some type of like retest to it. So that's what I'm expecting. Once we get back to these lows, we'll kind of know like what the state of, like some of these currencies are. But I think we're at the phase where a lot of these currencies are going to start depreciating in value against the dollar. Well, it's funny that I say it like that, but that's like an inside joke. Depreciating in value against the dollar. So that's what I'm looking on overall, guys. Just, follow the trend. I mean, it's plain and simple. Nothing has really given us like a clear sight besides, what we've been doing with price action. So that's the only thing you can pretty much go off of, besides the continuation of where you at now. S&P, I'm not sure if S&P is looking to drop now, but I was bullish on S&P. So I do think that the only thing it's probably trying to do right now is make a recovery, and then it's going to pull back up. But you guys analyze the market on your own from there. So we were bullish right here. We would have to see if it holds this level of structure. But I mean, this momentum is pretty strong, but I'm not sure if we're ready to blast through all this just yet. May want to create another high and then dive down from there. But the only thing this thing is doing, again, this is why it's like 3 ways the market move, guys, like up, down, sideways, right? Up, down, sideways. Remember, it moves sideways. So don't get lost in looking at price action, forgetting that there's such thing as consolidation or a range in market, right? So that's what it looks like S&P is about to start doing, ranging until it finds out what it wants to do. And what I think it wants to do is actually, continue to the upside. But obviously, it's going to test whatever levels it wants, probably like these lows right here. You may even get a pop down. You may even get like a pop down slightly here, which is, a fake out and then pull back up. But I think this market is still continuing. I think it's pretty much made up its mind If you kind of see the pattern that it made, guys, right there, if you could spot it, the inverted head and shoulder, that's on an 8-hour time frame. So if we're continuing, we're probably going to range because whatever, right? We're probably going to range and then break out to the upside. And definitely when you get your breakout, that's clear for just pretty much take off from these levels. It's probably not going to create a higher than this without like breaking out and then pulling back. You know what I mean, guys, where it creates like another high, but then dives down. Probably just give you a breakout. But with these lows, I could see it trying to manipulate like it's trying to come down. So just be careful out there, guys. That's it. We kept it pretty short because I mean, this was the market this week. So we're only in Wednesday. Definitely look forward to London this evening. This morning, and then going into Thursday. Obviously, after like we had that CPI data, towards the end of the week, the market is going to give us a little bit more identification of what it's trying to do and way more aggressive opportunities. So you're probably going to find those those opportunities to jump in at like 4 a.m. So I would definitely be awake and not really put all my straws into like the New York session. Your better bang is going to be London and then just looking at the New York session. So that's all I got for you guys today, man. I'll catch y'all tomorrow if I do a weekly outlook. I may even do something else tomorrow again, just because, the market's been pretty slow today. So appreciate you guys as always, man. Remember, on your way out the door, guys, hit that subscribe button. For all my other guys in the community, I may jump on for 5 minutes, so just jump on Discord, man. And as always, guys, see you at the top, because in 2023 we're taking everybody to the top with us. See you guys tomorrow.